Hi, I'm John Hooley. I'm the president of Resurgent, a digital strategy agency that serves associations and professional societies. This is a screencast on how to just take 5 minutes to make your current website, member benefits page, or membership offer more persuasive using really simple fixes that most people can broadly apply. As our example here, we're using the Floodplain Management Association website. We're using this site because it's very clean. There's not a lot of images. It's mainly text-based, and so you can see how these changes can be applied fairly easily. Here is the member benefits page. And our first fix that we're going to apply, this is actually a screencast that accompanies a blog post on this, which is linked through in the video notes here. But the first fix is to call out to potential members using social proof in your headline. So in this become a member, we want to actually call out and say who we serve, and we're going to try to use some social proof to make it a little bit more persuasive. If you're not familiar, social proof is the basic concept is that people tend to believe what other people believe. People tend to value what other people value. It's basically the herd instinct in us. I'm just going to say join 300 engineers and city planners managing the floodplains. I'm calling out to their audience, and I'm using social proof. There's 300 plus, and I don't know what their actual numbers are, but I'm calling out to a specific group, and I'm emphasizing that they're the representative of this group. And normally I would put the member benefits after this, but just to keep this brief, because you're going to see me live edit this stuff, I'm going to skip it for now. Our second fix is to use you and edit out the association focused introductions. A lot of times when we start talking about member benefits as associations, we start with us. This is who the association is. We've been around this long. This is who we represent. That's not what your prospective members are looking to get out of your association. They came with an interest, a desire, and you need to respond to that. So here it says, since inception, the association has welcomed everyone interested in floodplain management. And we want to just replace this with a little bit more on the nose you language. So we'll say something like, let's see. You face increased challenges with a changing climate and political obstacles. Membership can help you with the following benefits. This is just off the top of my head. You could definitely put more time into it, but just trying to give you an idea here. So I'm going to clean some of this up. There's a renew link here. It should be on its own page, its own menu item. And then there are these chiclet links, which also just detract from the messaging. So I'm going to remove those. And just to emphasize that we're on the right page, like I said, normally I would put this underneath the headline, but we work with what we got. So let's change this individual membership to member benefits. All right. So our next fix is to use the 3CTA3 structure, which stands for 3 benefits, a call to action, 3 benefits. The idea is that we're trying to structure the content in a way that people can actually consume it. So instead of showing a wall of text like this with just a long list of benefits, we want to break this up into grouping. So I'm going to take their join as a full member. Let's see here. And we're just going to cut this out because we're going to use this as the CTA. There we go. And this member services doesn't really make sense here, so we're going to remove it. So annual conferences, specialty symposiums, professional training workshops, they're all features of membership. There are better ways to communicate value, but we're just going to leave it as is. That's the point of the blog post, is just quick fixes. and we will say 3 benefits or 3 features in this case, and then a call to action. In this case, join or become a member. Okay, so there's our 3 benefits, call to action, 3 more benefits. We'll do another call to action here. It's in here. All right, maybe not. Okay, that's our second call to action. So they see 3 benefits. Actually, let's clean this up a little bit because this isn't a benefit. All right, so 3 benefits, a call to action, 3 benefits, a call to action. So there is our third fix. Our fourth fix, if you can't use buttons on your member benefits page, put the join call to action on its own line, make it all caps, make it bold. So let's do that for these call to action. They don't have buttons on this page. So we're going to do basically the next best thing and say in all caps, and let's make this bold. And you can use your editor to underline it too. That'd be another. Okay, so that looks much better. So you can see now it stands out on the page. Now we have a call to action. And if we underline it, it'd make it even stand even more. It's not a button, but we're working with what we can. We're making quick fixes. Finally, and we would do this to both of them, but I'm not going to make you sit through that. Finally, in terms of the navigation, there's something called the serial positioning effect. I've talked about it in other places. The gist is that your eye tends to be drawn to the vertical, on vertical list, it tends to be drawn to the first and last items. So on this member services navigation, your eye is going to be drawn to board of directors and member login. These are key areas where your eye is going to be naturally attracted to. We want to capitalize on that because this is an offer for membership. This is going to help us drive recruitment. So instead of showing this page on the second item down, I would recommend moving it either up to the first item or to the last item. So under member services, it would say something like member benefits or become a member if you didn't want to change it. Or we'd put it all the way at the end of this list. Those are our fixes. You can see this page is a lot more structured now, and it's actually speaking to somebody, and it only took us a few minutes. You can do the same for your website and potentially net a lot more members than you currently are just by taking these few simple steps to structure your content better. That concludes this 5-minute fixes. Look forward to talking with you guys in the next one.